know. I'm on.
Yeah, there's one. Hey, how you guys doing? What's going on?
Forget about it.
Forget about it. We're just gonna sit here and
We're
wait.
trying to get this thing up and going.
We're probably gonna get buffered again, or maybe not. Maybe not. We'll just see. We'll wait a minute or two. So we'll just kick back here and
We're doing
wait
the
on
Carmona
Tom
flop.
Patrick. Yeah.
You know, the internet's been flopping.
It's still a good night because got beer.
And I'm having a dead horse. Sorry.
It is what it is, but we're live. We're live. You're live with Tropical in the Philippines. We'll wait on you.
Buffering.
You're buffering, but I'm not buffering.
You got no buffering?
No.
What about Tylenol?
You mean ibuprofen?
Maybe.
Yeah.
That'll work. Hey, hope you guys are doing well out there, because we don't know how long we're going to be taking some buffering.
That's
'Cause
right.
this internet is giving me a headache.
It's been a struggle. It's Carmona here in Cavite, and the internet sucks. And I've got a really good, you know my live mobile and everything, Manila, never a problem. I might buffer just a little bit, here and there when I walk under something, walk by something, who knows, but I've never seen it so crappy as I've seen it here. So I can imagine what this guy goes through.
I feel your pain. I do. I really do.
Come on in, everyone, come on in. Step aside for a second, be right back.
Yeah, we're doing the best we can with the internet service we got here. This is a dead zone, Carmona. I struggle to get my videos out. Normally I have to go up to somebody that we know and use their Wi-Fi to upload. It's very rarely I can upload here. I got to jump in the car and drive a couple miles to somebody, one of our friends that has Wi-Fi that lets us use it. So, sore.
Yeah, internet service down here really sucks.
Yeah, it's a bone job.
So I tried it, how long ago was that? 45 minutes?
Yeah.
Something like that. And we just got knocked out.
Yeah, but you know what happens though when you sign up for the internet here, they give you a tube of KY. So we're good.
Nothing wrong with KY, right?
It's just, it is what it is.
That's right.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. How y'all doing out there? What's going on? Who's in here? Can you see on yours? There you go.
4 people. Hey.
Hey,
Hello.
No Greco. What's going on, man? Nice to see you. Tropical Tim in the Philippines, sitting here live with RickShaw Philippines. Can't beat that.
And
How much is a slab of beer? What's a slab? You mean like a case? Case of San Miguel is 762 pesos, so not too much. Very reasonable. Very reasonable.
And we have a problem here. This has been big trouble here since Tim got here. Finding the pale Pilsen it's been a headache. It's Red Horse here, so he's been having to gulp down Red Horses. So earlier today he turned into RickShaw.
MMK, hello, how are you? Nice to see you. Mustana, MMK. I'm here live with RickShaw Philippines. I'm at his home. We are on the top deck here, on his top deck patio.
The veranda.
The Miranda?
The veranda.
The veranda. Yeah, having a little party. Just chilling, just kicking up. And the internet's been so bad here. And he forewarned me about it, but it's true. So I can't imagine what he goes through all the time. It's very difficult, very difficult. Nico Greco says, Tim Rickshaw, you got some, what? What was that? Let me see
I
that
smoke
again.
a Cuban cigar, but I don't have any.
You guys smoke Cuban cigars?
I don't have any.
I've never had a Cuban cigar.
Oh, you know what though? You ain't had a cigar until you had a Cuban.
I've heard that.
I mean, these things are just the most mild, smooth. It's like drinking Tennessee whiskey.
Yeah, I've heard that.
They're fantastic.
I've heard that, yeah.
I wish I had one, but it is what it is. I'm in the Philippines.
It is what it is. Yeah, no Havana cigars here.
No Havana in my cabana.
Coca Cabana.
Yeah, maybe Coca in the cabana. Yeah, they got lots of that.
That's Barry Manilow. At the
No, but it's
Cabana.
it's the Coca in the
The
cabana.
hottest spot north of Havana. At the Coco. Don't fall
Hey,
in love.
don't mind him. He's been having to drink Red Horse now for 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. It's quite a bit. Hey, M. Jane. Hi. Nice to see you. How you doing? I'm here at Rickshaw's house.
Doreen's everyday life.
Doreen is here? Oh,
Hey.
lovely girl. Just lovely girl. Lovely
I
Filipinas
don't know
in
you,
here.
but
Oh, no.
Hey.
Doreen
Hey.
is tops. Doreen is cool.
oh, Jane, Taiwan, shut
It's
up.
cool.
Hey, we got some.
Kansas City, Green Bay Super Bowl. Yes!
I know.
Love it.
I know H-Bash are cool, but I don't know.
Tim,
where
remind me
you
when
got
I
it.
visit the Philippines to bring some Cubans with me. Yes, do that.
Yeah.
Do that. Bring me a Cuban.
I'll take a Cuban.
I'll provide one of these big boys. These big boys.
You know something? If somebody brings a Cuban, I'll help you out and I'll smoke it for you. And I'll show you how much I enjoy it.
There's my darling Judy Fisher. Hi. I'm here, all the way down here in
No man's land.
where the hell are we?
We're in no man's land where you can't get signal.
What's the name of this town again?
Carmona.
No, it's not. It's Carmona down here in Cavite. So
And we don't get the internet, so we're Mona.
yeah, we
We're
tried to go.
Monaing.
We tried to go live. I was going to do an interview, and I'm still going to do it. An interview with Rickshaw. So stick around. We got some good questions coming for Rickshaw, but we tried to go earlier. And Tom Patrick, hello, my brother. Nice to see you.
Hey, Tom. How you doing, buddy?
But the internet here sucks so bad. I've never seen anything like it. It's really, really bad. It's tough to get on. I guess it's in a valley or something, or there's not enough towers or something. And I have one of the best mobile Wi-Fi's that you can buy. So anyway, I still couldn't get on. It was that bad.
Did anyone see the movie called The Dead Zone? It was filmed here.
On the dead zone. How y'all doing? So look who I'm with.
Hey,
This is my host.
we've been hanging for days now. Huh?
Yeah, three days,
And
whatever.
you want to know something?
Him and his lovely wife Faye
She's a doll.
has just been going out of their way to make me feel comfortable, and oh my gosh, I feel like I'm a member of the family. They invited me down, and refreshing to get out of Tondo and come over here, and they've been showing me around and doing this, and Faye just keeps feeding me too much food.
Oh yeah, he's gonna get fat.
No, this thing doesn't get fat, it just gets buffed.
Hans and Franz.
Hans and Franz.
Hey, you know something though? He's been one of the finest house guests I've ever had.
Yeah, well, that's because I'm house trained.
Oh yeah. You know what? He hasn't peed on the floor one time.
Not once.
No, but the time
I thought about it.
The time he actually had that accidental number 2, he cleaned it up himself. It's good.
It's so good to see everybody. How you doing?
Hey, you're getting what you're getting. We're
Yeah.
we're drinking some Red Horse and we're getting silly now.
That's
boy.
right. Beers.
And he's a lightweight. Mine's gone.
Yeah. No, because I'm 2 ahead of him.
Oh.
I'm always 2 steps ahead.
Huh?
Give me 2 steps, mister. Give me 2 steps, mister. Give me 2 steps to the door. But anyway, we're here on RickShaw's rooftop down here in Cavite. Hey, Uncle Charles, how you doing? Hey, Tim and Rick, I just got home from working the graveyard shift here in Nebraska at 7:40 a.m. Nice to see you also. Thank you so much for stopping by. So, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for question 1 for RickShaw? Because I'm here to interview him. So if you're ready, Tim, why is your beer covered? Because
he's ashamed that it's Red Horse.
So it doesn't slip. See, I've got this roach clip right here. So if you're ready for question 1 for RickShaw on tonight's interview,
he's ashamed.
Type in.
It's Red Horse.
Shut up. Type in #1 and we'll get this interview underway. #1.
He's ashamed. He's drinking Red Horse. Don't
Really?
let him fool you.
Really?
He's full of baloney. This guy.
You're full of shit. Yeah, it's beer. It doesn't matter. All right, so let's see #1 if you're ready for question 1 for the RickShaw interview. Okay, Tom Patrick already did. MJ already did. MJ and
it's like a box
here they
of
come,
chocolates.
Doreen, Uncle Charles. All right.
You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah, here we go. All right, question 1 for RickShaw.
Okay, here we go.
All right, so first let me give you a little bit of background about RickShaw. He's been living here in the Philippines for about, better part of 8 years. He's married to a very lovely lady. Her name is Marife. We call her Faye for short. Lovely, lovely Filipina. Just a knockout, gorgeous, wonderful lady. Just wonderful lady. They have 3 children. Their names are Dorothy, Matthew, and Mumu.
Geronimo, but
they call him Mumu.
Can I tell
Not
him
yet.
how he
No,
got his
no.
name?
You're supposed to just answer questions.
Oh,
no.
sorry.
We can do about that later. But anyway, so that's their family. That's RickShaw's family, and that's Faye's family, and they're together, and they're making a great go of it here in the Philippines. They just purchased a new house that it's being built from scratch, and it's further south from here. So they'll be leaving this area here probably within the next less than 2 months. Let's just leave it at that.
We're leaving the dead zone.
Yeah, they're going to leave here because the internet sucks. No, that's not the only reason. But they had contracted to have this house built. He bought and purchased a lot and land and all, or whatever, and they're building a brand new house. There was many delays because of COVID.
Yeah.
So anyway, the question I want to ask you, RickShaw, is what was the motivating factor for you to come here to the Philippines to start your life anew and to start a new family?
Well, I was here in from 78 to 82, and I had said when I went back, I'm going to retire in the Philippines. Not because of the place, don't get me wrong, it's not the place, it's the people. So I came back. When I retired, I went ahead and I said I was going to come the day I retired. No, it was the day later because of the time change thing. And I came back for this beautiful little brown girl that I have. She's a Filipina Negra. She's just the most beautiful little thing that smiles at me every morning and hugs the living poop out of me. And we have these 3 beautiful children that are just absolutely gorgeous. And I can't see me being anywhere else. I mean, we could move back to the States, but I don't wanna. I'm not into that. I'm into being here, and I want to raise my children here. I think they'll do better here.
Hi, Cheesy. Nice to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Welcome to this edition of Tropical Tim in the Philippines. We're here doing a live interview with RickShaw Philippines. So question number 2. What were your expectations when you came here to the Philippines like alone, before you knew what you had or knew what you were going to have, when you made your plans to come over here, what were your initial expectations of yourself?
Well, my big deal when I come here was I was focused on looking for a wife. I never came here as like a sex pet dude or looking for some, just for that kind of stuff. I came here looking for a wife. That was my plan for many, many years before I met my wife, who I met online, okay? And I had certain
So your
parameters.
relationship was established from an online encounter.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were online, Filipina Heart, and she was on there, and we hit it off pretty good. Came here and met her a few times, and spent some time with her. And it wasn't no sex pet stinky thing. I'm not that kind of guy. I don't come here for that. And I got to meet this wonderful girl, and then my search was over. Right after I met her, I was just done searching. I just shut off my Filipina heart, and I focused on her, and I kept coming back and visiting, and then we got married in October. I had to go back and retire from work and finish out 30 days, and then I was back here a month and 4 days later to start my brand new life here. And we started off touring islands on a motorcycle, and she's game for everything. Anything I want to do, I'm kind of a rebel, and she was game for everything. She just hasn't been anything that I haven't wanted.
Now, how many were there any other women or dates or meetings with other Filipinas that you went through prior to actually meeting your wife?
Yeah, there was quite a few, but they were like X'd out of my plan very quickly.
Scoot B, hello, welcome to the interview of RickShaw Philippines.
Well, there were some that lied, and when I was here, I found out that they lied to me. So I was that was just done.
Speak louder.
I was just completely done with that. As soon as they were not honest with me, I was just gone.
So where were some of these other women? Where were the locations that you traveled to meet them?
Leyte, Cebu, many in not Leyte, but Luzon here. Most of them in Luzon here.
Most of them on Luzon.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you met your current wife prior to being married, how long was the courtship, or was it love at first sight, or was there some kind of dating and feeling things out, or how did that go?
We went online for quite a while, and I'm a first impression kind of guy, and then I think the first time was August, and then October. Then first physical meeting was August, and we were married in October. And
so there's a little courtship going on.
Yeah, it was short because back and forth, me with work, back and forth. But it was not a mistake. It was a first impression of just a stand-up chick, and I didn't make the mistake. It's fantastic.
So if another American or Westerner or something like that came over here under the same theoretical principles, and they were interested in retiring here or looking for a Filipina for a long-term relationship, based on your experiences, both good and bad, your mistakes or your the things you did do well, how would you guide or recommend somebody approach that if they came over here?
Well, when you first hook up with a girl here, pay attention to what she's doing, how she's acting and everything, and if she's like a donya type, just take a walk. don't, plenty more where she came from. Find one that loves you. Find one that just moons over your ass.
And now, what do you mean loves you? Loves you because you're a Westerner with adequate funding or whatever.
No.
But how do you know how does somebody know that the girl actually likes him and not so much what they represent?
Don't come over here and start blowing money on them right and left. Come over here and be frugal and find one that knows how to shop and find a deal. Take them shopping. Take them shopping.
2 beers. Hello, nice to see you.
And do it that way. My wife, when I met her, I seen that she was very frugal. The home she lived in, she made good money. She was a caddy, and she made some.
She was a
good
caddy.
money.
She was a golf caddy because here in Carmona, in Cavite, there's multiple golf courses. His wife used to be a caddy
For 16 years.
for 16
And
years.
that's an athlete.
Yeah. For the golfers that Filipino golfers, Westerner golfers, and it's not cheap to golf here in the Philippines.
No, it's expensive.
It's a rich man's sport.
It's a rich man's
so
sport
she
here.
she was hanging out with fairly prominent people, and so she knows she's connected, but he was still able to wow her, and they fell in love and whatever. So what more can you talk about coming over here and looking to date a Filipino?
Just be careful, because there's you're gonna find a handful of doñas that are just looking for money.
What do you call doñas?
They're money grubbers.
What is the definition of doña?
Money grubber.
What word is that derived from, doña?
I'd have to ask my wife again.
Is that
but
your own?
That's like somebody that you gotta just
Gold
keep
digger?
shop. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Okay, that was good. That was a good way to say it to me. But I wasn't looking for that. I ran into a few before I met my wife, and I was just gone. I mean, I would just take off in the middle of the night, go back to somewhere else for a while, and then head back home, and just done. And you can, on Filipino Heart, you can just block them and be done with them, because there were few. But when I came here, I had parameters what I wanted in a woman. I didn't want a married woman. I didn't want a woman with a child, because I wanted her to love me, not some other dude's kid.
Okay, so he didn't want he was not interested in a Filipina that already had children. And that's within his privy. He wanted what the hell is that?
Out of battery?
No.
Okay.
Anyway,
Hold on, guys. Technical difficulties. Well, that was weird, huh?
that was strange. Okay.
You're in Carmona, my friend.
Yeah.
We're in Carmona. Wow, that's weird. Why is it doing that blinky thing? Still on? I'm buffering.
Hold on 1 second. There we go. All right.
It's a patient thing you got to do.
Somehow we made it back.
Yeah, this is like
There's some peaks and valleys here. I would never ever do a again.
Stephen
It's been
King.
sucking.
Stephen King designed this place because we are in the dead
Yeah,
zone. My
something's
friends.
wrong.
It's,
Something's wrong.
it's like
It definitely
majorly
is.
suck city.
Not my fault. Not my
and
fault.
I've
Don't
been
blame
dealing
me.
with this
Don't blame me.
for over a year. It's just been bad.
Yeah, he's had to put up with this crap for a year and a half, almost 2 years or whatever. So, yeah, they're not.
So they're not even
Oh,
going to see it.
we're live. So there we go.
Back again. My goodness.
Now that everyone's left.
Yeah, everybody went bye-bye.
Yeah,
Sorry, guys.
Everyone left, so it decided, okay, we'll put you guys back on live. Sorry, guys. It's just not happening here as far as the internet. So Very difficult to do this, but I appreciate everyone coming out. This is just not working, but we gave it a shot. A possibility, and it's a reality. That's what
Patrick says you're back. Hey, Tom.
it really is a reality. So anyway,
Well, let's keep trying.
all right, keep going. All right.
Keep going. What else you got for me?
So anyway, we just keep getting kicked off because the internet here is so bad. But all right, let's not hang on negative. Let's go with positive. So, we're here, Tropical Tim in the Philippines, interviewing RickShaw Philippines, guest at his house, and him and his wife Faye have just been absolutely outgoing. I feel like I'm a stepchild, a redheaded stepchild. Don't beat me, things like that. And it's just been super. I just feel like I've been made family here, so that's cool. We've talked about a lot of things, RickShaw and I, and outside of hanging out with his family, his wife, and 3 gorgeous kids, just wonderful. So we were trying to do this interview, or I was trying to do this interview with him. He was game for it, no problems. None of this was rehearsed, and so let's just kind of pick up where we left off, shall we? So he came over here, met his wife, married. They kicked out 3 just gorgeous kids. You can see his kids on his channel because he features them here and there, and just 3 beautiful little babies, just amazing, just very loving, very affectionate, and just well behaved. They're kids, nothing like that, but they're kids, but they're just so affectionate and so outgoing. Where do you hope to see yourself as you move into your new house that you're building just south of here? Let's say over the next 10 years, where do you hope to be?
Well, we're hoping to set up a business once we get settled in the area we want, and help the kids out. We'll make sure all their schooling's done. I've been banking a ton in their accounts here monthly. I'm worried about these fiat currencies, so we might transfer that into gold or something, some kind of metal that has value, not these fiat currencies. So I'm worried about that for them, but we want to have a business going and get the kids involved in that so that they can have something going on. We're thinking of in the area of doing another house or 2. That way they can have their own place if Dorothy gets married or something like that. We have the means to be able to do that. So my entire focus right now is on the children. My wife and I we're one-minded that way. It's the focus on these kids having a really good start, and then we're going to let them run. Let them run.
How has COVID directly impacted your family